I think the game's showing up. Yeah, there it is. Wasn't there something else I wanted? Oh yeah, I wanted to change that volume slightly. We could do that. I rewatched the VOD earlier. Oh, yesterday. And I realized that the voice acting wasn't really being picked up. Oh, you could hear it, but barely. So I'll have to change that. I think the voice act's a big part of this game. Alright, is that everything? Yeah. Continue to save. I remember, we're supposed to be going to the diner, meeting up with Jeanette, who may or may not be a fit personality of Therese. I don't know, apparently it's a common fan theory, but a painting in the room showed two people, right? Oh, I need a feed. But not now. Where's the diner? Excuse me, this isn't the right way. Locked. I can't do anything about that. I could try feeding it, but then last time I tried doing this, it didn't go so well. But that was then, this is now, right? They're not even there. Nah, I don't see you, Cheddar. It's that guy! Alone. I'm kinda hidden. And I'm out of here. Goodbye, you never saw me. It barely healed me at all. I wish I was. Oh, the diner's right here. Experience this game by completing quests. Also, I looked it up. This game is apparently 22 hours. That's not sure at all. No. Gentlemen. The one at the back with all the lights. This one? This one? The one with food already in it? I probably shouldn't try talking to him. Which one? What? They're actually shooting me. Well, this is a problem. Man, just wanted to meet someone. Eat some food. Wait, what am I carrying for? I forgot bullets don't do anything to me. I wondered. Does Reese know about this? They're trying to indirectly kill me, is she? And they got me experience for that. What's that? Oh, this was supposed to happen. The phone's ringing. Hello? Moshi moshi.
It was a setup. Listen, I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. Therese tried to have you killed. I had to lock myself in the bathroom because now she's got a gun and... Please, you have to help me!
So then, what happened?
Therese knew it was you at the gallery all along. She set you up and... Did you hear that? She's crazy. She paid those thieves for a hit. She'll kill anyone who gets in the way of her becoming the top dog of Santa Monica.
Thanks for getting me into this. Should I get involved? Might as well.
Hurry! I don't know how much longer I have.
I'm on my way. But now I have experience. Never mind. Don't have enough for anything. Ooh. I am still terrible though. Where's that guy gone? There he is. Hello, sir. I cleaned up the diner for you. Ooh, what's that? Big lunk. It's something I would say as a joke. Beef jerky, and cirtles. I'd like the ends. But you're not gonna sell anything to me, are you? Oh. What do you mean criminal violation? We're just standing here. Besides, that thing before, that was self-defense. They shot me first. Dispatcher? Aren't you sure? Don't I have a watch? I found it in my toilet. Here we go. Oh yeah, I did upload this to YouTube, but I forgot to check on it after it was finished processing now, so I don't know if this song was copyrighted or not. Hopefully not. Copyright's a real pain. Oh, she does actually have a gun.
You stay out of this! To think anyone would risk their life for this filthy, tainted waste of blood. This will just make it easier to kill both of you. Help! Save me and I'll help you find Bertram! I swear!
Hey.
Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What's going on here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Yeah, I don't want to pick a side. Jeanette's nicer to me, but she's also... I'm kind of scared of her, to be honest. And I don't trust her. Therese. Yeah, cyber Therese.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut
Wait,
up!
how am I helping? Cyber Jeanette.
That's right, Jeanette. No one wants to hear your lies. I was the good girl. You were the wicked one. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me. Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down. Blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Is that true?
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Well, for Jeanette, I'd be on my way to Tongue right now. But then Therese also tried to have me killed. I mean, she does have a point.
As I said, to trust Jeanette is to trust a famished jackal not to eat you while you sleep.
Therese
will never let you live. You've disappointed her. I used you, yes, but I didn't try to have you killed. Therese has no problem with killing, do you? Remember Father? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
Whose side am I on again for forgetting? Man, I guess I'll go with Jeanette. How was your father, Jeanette?
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese.
Oh.
Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Okay. You picked a weird time to show up. I don't believe you, Jeanette. I can't believe you killed your own father, Therese.
The police sure did. They broke us up for a little while, remember? The first thing you did after your escape was find me. Enough! Don't say another word about that. So, sweet sister, is this how it has to end? I admit I always knew this night might come. Well, any message you want me to give Father? An apology? A love letter?
Can I just peacefully resolve this? Is that an option? Uh-oh.
I should turn this on you next, but I won't. Without Jeanette's assistance. Tongue, you're no threat. I'll call off the feud if that will get you out of my city.
Okay. So Jeanette's gone?
Tongue's hiding out in an abandoned oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him that one condition of a truce is that he help you. Our business then is finally complete. What you witnessed here, not a word to anyone.
What's a Hamilton? I understand, goodbye. I don't know if anyone would believe me anyway. Goodbye. I understand.
Do try to stay cautious. I'd hate to see one so promising meet an end because of wayward trust in another. I may have need of someone like you in a few years, if you're still around.
I'll remember that. Goodbye, Therese. And good luck. But this picture shows two people unless the creepy dad. Yeah, I'm a vampire. I guess this is Jeanette and this is Therese. Anyway, I doubt she wants to talk to me anymore. Yeah, Hamilton, you wrote Hamilton, didn't you? Can I? Yeah, Chevron, so I should be able to afford something. Maybe if I was more charismatic or better at socialization, I would have been able to convince them to give me the gun. Oh, half vampire, half skeleton, that makes sense. So far I haven't been able to intimidate a single person, even though I look like this. Now where am I going? Oh, I need to go talk to Tongue. Who's Tongue? Oh wait, Mercurio, the guy who's bleeding out on his couch, he knows the guy, right? He's the one who pointed me in this direction, and you go back to him probably. Vampire without blood, only bones. So I already need to drink blood then. But I do need to drink blood in the game. I have half my health. Is there a sewer entrance around here somewhere? I would need to eat some rats. I can worry about that later. Right now I want to go talk to Mercurio while he's in my mind. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. Oh, what's going on here, I wonder? You don't see me, officers? I mind my own business, and so are you. Nope, nope, nope. Petite, that's funny. I want to look as bad as possible. It's funnier that way. You still alive, sir? Oh, no, never mind. I don't have to talk to you. Now where am I going? If he's been called off, hiding in an oil... Oh, right. Oil tank not far from the asylum. Oil tank not far from the asylum. What does an oil tank look like? I know where the asylum is. That's why you made that mouth. Good evening, good evening. I suppose the first one was like a test run. Oops. Is this way, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. There was that one area I just went to at the beginning when I was looking for someone to feed on. That looked like it could have been an oil tank. Excuse me. Over here, maybe? Brothers Salvage. Locked. This was also locked. So, oh wait, no, never mind. Hello, Tom? Are you Tom?
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You look like me. You do?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
That's great, so you know I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I need to get to the warehouse to Mercurio. You know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Am I the only thing that was scared? Where'd you get it from? I searched in Vampire Small. That was the first thing I found. From Google Images. Just human is right, can you get me inside?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Okay, I have nothing else to do.
Here, take this map. Use it to navigate the sewer mains. You'll never be able to use public transportation with that face, so, get used to jogging in the slop. And stop back by later. I might have use for a young Nosferatu like yourself.
Thanks, maybe I will.
You ready to go?
I have some questions for you when I get back. Let's go. That guy is tongue, right? That's very big. Yeah, if I make it smaller, it'll kind of overlap with my other one. I mean, I only have one mouth, what am I saying? So now, back to wandering the sewers. Plant? I also need to eat some rats if I can. This isn't the way I was supposed to go. Oh, am I supposed to climb up there somewhere? Oh wait, I get it. Ah, this is a well, this once was a bathroom. Now it's just kinda... Microcell and some amount. Well, technically, ooh, a person I can feed on. Never mind.
Going, man.
Oh, there goes my food source. I dropped something. I can't pick it up. Yeah, I already have this weapon. It looks like a crack gun. There we go. That's enough. Okay. And now back to what I was supposed to be doing. Eh? Now we're shooting at me. Oh, you. Zero damage. Hey. Do miss? If I told you that was intentional, would you believe me? Oops. I wanted to slowly creep up on him, but I didn't want to alert him. But then I realized when I tried to feed and failed, I slowly inched forward, so I thought, oh wait, if I keep doing this... Did someone open that door, or was I seeing things? Not this one. Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to put a bomb? Right in the middle of the office? Maybe this isn't it. Oh, cool. I don't use my gun, but ammo's nice. Yeah. I think you're seeing things. Well, it's very possible. Is that a... yeah. Okay, so everyone. Your phone's overheating. I'm not gonna kill that guy. He didn't do anything. He just happened to be here. Now where am I going? Confederate Atlantic. I think I heard a dog yelping. Ooh, what's this? Not like I can interact with it. Can I break these? No. Wish I could. Shouldn't I be able to have vampiric strength, right? I mean, if I can rip iron bars out of place, surely I can. Oh. Have you eaten? I have. I woke up a little early. I want to wake up early from now on. I keep trying, but it's not going so well yet. And then I need to take some cover because I have about half my armor. That's kind of bad. Am I safe here? No. No, I'm not. You know, this might have been a really bad idea, just running like this. No school today? Ah. Is it because your exams are over? Actually, what is... It's October. Auto save. Elapsed time. I should probably just... No, is it? Yeah, I think so. Is this right when I got there? Wait. What is this? Oh, I think this is right after I talked to... Yeah. Because the exam over, they need to mark the paper. Ah. This guy
The one and
again.
only. News travels. I've been watching.
Get me in.
Yes, I
Go to
can.
same options. Ah, it's already.
Here, take the...
Maybe I
You
will.
ready to go?
No, yeah, I got some questions to get back. Because the exam over, they need to... I already read that. Never had anything like that when I was in school. Wish we did. But then again, we always had those holidays and all, so it's fine. Oh wait, actually, in October, for some reason, the school decided to give us a random week off. There was no real reason, they just wanted to give a holiday. What am I doing? Apparently for schools, you can have like a week of holidays. Or no, you have like a certain amount of days you can take for holidays. The school that I went to decided to use them all up. That's why we had random weeks off sometimes. 911. Eh? Oh, I missed this first time. What is this? Ammo. Cool. I'm still not gonna use my gun. I'm stuck on something. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, you know, after yesterday, I started a new game at, well, I kind of started a new game. I did a personality testing to let the game decide what you should be. And I still got Nosferatu. I got curry. Ooh, what kind? Chicken curry, beef curry, spicy curry. Spicy curry. Chicken spicy curry. Want to feed that guy again. Here we go. That's very close accident killing him.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight?
Eh?
This is all in everyone's face.
Oopsie. Oh, you're still alive. Okay, and I need to recover my armor. So quickly just stay here for a few minutes. Get pork ribs, that sounds delicious. My armor is going to regenerate. Yeah, there it is. It's already snow, I see. Anyway. This time, I'm not going to rush in there with all the guys. Because that's dumb. How do I use my gun again? It was something like, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. And then, pew! Dang it, this is why I stick to using my fists.
Who's there?
I don't know, it's me.
Freeze, motherfucker!
The creature of the night. Oh wait, you're still alive, right? No. I hope this is the right way. I'm in the attic now. Who's this? Silver ring. Do I have a gold ring in my pocket too? Why did I come here again? I know I'm supposed to blow it up, but apart from oops. How many fall damage did it take in this game?
Hey, you see? Freeze, motherfucker!
That was stupid. How about I just hang out here and try to bait someone into coming over here? I wonder, can they run out of bullets? Excuse me, coming true. Haven't had beef curry before. I tried this really spicy beef curry, it was... it's okay.
Freeze, motherfucker!
It was way too spicy though. I couldn't really taste anything else. Just the heat. I think it was called like beef chow crazy or something like that. Hey, why do you... Oh, this is kind of dangerous. Yeah, this is very dangerous, I don't know. Maybe I should have increased my stamina again. About to die any second now. Your game is worse than mine, wow. I like spicy. From 1 to 10, how much spice can you handle? Maybe 5? I can eat them all, so fine. Sometimes the spicy things, I have to share it right. Like one pepper is kind of spicy, 2 peppers is mildly spicy. I can eat those ones fine, just the ones that are 3 spicy peppers. Those ones are a bit too much for me. I think that's a knife. I already have one of those. Ow! Wait, you actually hit me that time? What's that one? Can't tell. Perhaps it's also a knife. I don't have enough armor to just rush out there yet. There's at least 2 more people left. Okay, there's another guy, so 3 more people. That was a nice sunk sound. 3 spicy peppers is enough for me. You ever heard of ghost peppers? I think there's supposed to be the spiciest peppers in the world, or something like that. That was easy. Wait, that wasn't. Here we go. I don't know why, but on Windows I can't mute myself properly. Like, I'm about to die. Oh, because a shotgun, that's why. And why am I still being shot at? Ooh, where? Oh, you. Now. When we're hitting him dead. Hmm? What's this? Yeah, I heard him. I never when I had a TV I used to watch these food programs, and one it would actually save my game. Sometimes you had people who would eat spicy challenges. Wait, no, they do the spicy food challenges. They usually didn't go very well. Like their face would get really red and they start sweating profusely. Ow, 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 ow. Man, what do you guys say? Maybe I should delete some of my old saves. Excuse me. I have long fingernails, wow. I'm kinda... I really am repulsive. I can't face the camera, so you can't really properly look at me, but maybe you don't want to. Maybe we should try maxing this one out. Anyway. Maybe if I...
Hey, stop, man. Hey, stop, man.
I'm trying to... Here we go. Ah, never mind. There's another way around either. I think I should be able to jump now. I don't know what this bump means. But then... Yeah. Is this the way I'm supposed to go in? A guy.
Huh? Who's there?
Who? Oh, you.
Hey,
And you.
stop, man.
Oh. Oh. Well then. I think I was going in the right direction. Wasn't I supposed to set a bomb too? I wonder, can I feed on this guy? I can. And then stop. I'm gonna save my game because I have a lot of health now. Warehouse. Lots of health. Can you drink other vampires? I don't think so. Oh, I did it again. Oops. Because of my health. Dang it. What's this? I don't know. I probably already have it. Wasn't there someone else? I imagine other vampires though would have like musty blood. It's another gun.
Come on out, man.
No.
There you. Where you going, man? Who's there?
No, I can feed on when attacking them. I thought it's only people that sneak up on. And then, because it's also giving me armor. Yeah. And then, punch. He immediately went back to shooting me. One jerk. And then I'm like, hey, can't knock me. Trying to face through the door.
What was that?
Oh, come on. Oops.
Who's there?
You gotta be a hero, right? Have you eaten ribs before? No. I've eaten pulled pork.
Who's there?
I kind of like pork. You're not gonna move, are you? And then immediately... Can I go this way as I think? If I keep moving, they won't be able to hit me. That's the wrong guy. Ow. Did I do that? And then stop.
Hey, will you?
You were saying? And that's everyone, I believe. So let me quickly save again, because I don't want to do that over again. I already need to delete so many save files. I did it afterwards. Got way too many. I think this is just the way I could have. Oh, there's a guy.
Hey, will you?
Wait, what am I? I think I'm stuck in the door. Uh-oh. Door, stop. Hey. Door. I think I'm supposed to maybe put the... Huh? Now I can throw a chair. Or I can make a lot of noise to be useless. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Dang it. I think I saved again. It was too far away, I was trying to feed. Getting stuck on that door didn't help me. Oops, didn't help me either.
There you.
Yeah. Still alive, I see. Yep. Immediately shanked. And again. Now. That guy's also gonna shank me. Yep. Dang it. Try it again for the third time. Yeah.
Freeze.
Oh, you're still alive. Maybe I need to invest in some strength too. This chair will keep me safe. No, it won't. Captain. Stop.
Hey!
Knife. I already have a knife somewhere in my pocket. I don't think I can actually attack with these when you're distracted. Yeah. I think I need to plant a bomb and then run. History has a way of repeating itself. If we don't stop violence and destruction, now, when will it end? I might have messed up the... Uh-oh, uh-oh. I need to run now. Wait, this is a dead end. Because I can't go back that way because I don't have a barrel to jump on. Let me out. Let me out. Uh-oh. Where am I going? Where am I going? This was a terrible idea, wasn't it? I can't unlock this. I can unlock this. Is this the way out? Maybe. Ignore that guy, he's not important right now. Is he following me? Maybe. Is this a dead end? Also maybe. No, it's fine. My voice is going hoarse. Excuse me. Did I come this way? Doesn't really look familiar to me. Oh, it's not great. You don't look friendly. No. I don't really have time for this. Ah, this way. Isn't this just the way I came? Or not? Okay, don't go that way. Never mind. Well... Might be lost again. I'm confused. Definitely confused. I should be able to crawl out here, but no, there's an invisible wall. Is this still locked? Maybe it's not unlocked anymore. I mean, maybe it's not locked anymore because... No. I'm gonna die. Timer's gonna run out. I'm gonna go into smithereens. That guy was a vampire. I mean, I should be far enough away, right? Oh, actually. What do you mean, oh god? I mean, explosive was all the way over there, right? It's not gonna hit me. I hope. That's just who I am normally. Very strong. Too strong. Actually, can I feed on this guy? Too late to check. I had to put the real eyes on my model. Have you ever used a PNG of real bok choy as a joke? That should be far enough away, right? Yeah. No. Man. So where am I actually supposed to be going then? Graphical skill will block the difficulty of tree. I need to kill all these guys again. Well, it's kind of a pain. This time I'm gonna save right before I arm it down. Oh, that guy's dead. This guy is not. Yeah. Meh. I know your character is meant to look like a skeleton, but I look like jerky. Eh? In the game? How else for Adu? Oh god. Don't look at me.
Hey! Freeze!
I've never tried jerky, but I probably like it since it's just dried beef. Yeah. He's going to keep shanking me, it's kind of a problem. The melee combat feat directly deals much damage. I don't think I have enough points to actually level things up, right? Really, if I barehanded. Oh, actually, I should be equipping my stuff, right? Now I have a knife. It's better with more fat on it. I don't really like fatty meat. It's not just the taste, but also just something with the texture of it. Grosses me out. Now I'm doing real damage. Should've been using a knife this whole time. Here he is. Ow, ow. But now I don't have a whole lot of health, unfortunately. Should I save now? Even though I have so little. It'll be fine. So the dish is right before setting the bomb. I was muted. Dang it. If I ever go quiet, just assume I'm muted. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just dumb. I muted myself to cough and then I guess I forgot to unmute. I mentioned this earlier about on Windows. I'm using Windows right now. I can't mute myself properly. I have to fully mute myself. I can't just hold the M key for some reason. It's very weird. Isn't there another... Just forgetful. I think I... Oh, hello. Yeah. Yeah, it's too little health. I need to get my health regenerate, so first I'm gonna unlock that door if I can. It'll save me a few seconds. So now I have more time to wander around lost, wonder where we're supposed to go. Okay. And then I need to go that way. I think I am going the right way. I just need to find a key. I have no idea where that might be, though. Oh, I'm waiting for my health to regenerate. Did I miss anything here? Tire iron already have. In case there's a key underneath the plant pot. That's kind of a cliche, right? Get a shower, I got curry, oh, you spilled some? I always do that too. Especially when I'm wearing white clothes. I always think, okay, I'm wearing white, I need to be extra careful. And then I look down and I already spilled something on me. Okay, I drink the coffee. Oh, but I can throw the cup thing. Woo. Nice. I forgot to examine this door. I could just... temporarily. This wasn't important. Well, at least now I know. I'm supposed to... too dangerous. Don't know where we're supposed to be going. Alright, I definitely didn't miss any keys here. So, the key I'm looking for, if I am looking for a key, not in this general vicinity. I'm gonna save again. And then I'm gonna try again. And then run. Oh, actually, wouldn't it be quicker if I went around to the other door, the one I just knocked? Yeah, that would have been a better option. I'm stuck in. Dang it. You're not important right now, so I'm gonna... never mind. I'm stuck on something. How about now? I'm stuck on you. Yeah, he's blocking me. Maybe there's a side door. No, it's not actually that way. I thought it was also locked, so let me quickly just... I still can't unlock it. I really should have invested in lockpicking. If I knew the game would be this... Can't go up there. And then that door was locked, some guys got spawned behind me. I thought maybe if I killed him he'd drop a key, but he doesn't seem to. Yeah, definitely doesn't. And then the door definitely doesn't also... Wait, it does! Huh. Well, at least I know where I'm going. But back to the train here, I think. This way. Someone's honking at me. Are you friendly? Oh, I know where I am now. It's this way. Yeah. Nice.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Are you tongue? Yeah, I did that.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat antagonistic.
Who are you? Why you been following me? Oh, I did see a wolf around sometimes.
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
I don't trust this man.
Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I saw a ghost at a local hotel. Yeah, I saw a ghost.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
I'm not gonna say anything about your recent Jeanette. Other than that, I really haven't seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again.
What?
Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Everyone wants me dead. Good night. Alright, so Therese wants me dead. Jeanette's... I think Jeanette's kinda dead herself. Isabel wants me dead. The humans want me dead. The police want me dead for some reason. I didn't even do anything. I walked in front of them and they got offended by it. Do you talk to that guy again? Are you
Nice work, Cupcake.
Thank you.
I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. You know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Bertram, I have some serious questions for you. I do?
What do you need?
Weird thing about the serial killer.
Those murders are definitely the work of kindred. Probably some caitiff getting revenge on everyone who made fun of him in high school. Once the sheriff tracks this guy down, they're gonna make one hell of an example of him.
Sheriff?
He's LaCroix's Iron Fist.
Oh.
No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Guy from the beginning. I think that's everything. I don't really want to know much about anything else.
You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
Yeah, my way. I haven't seen the prince in a while. You could play this game as a charismatic smart person, but no, I'm just kind of a tug, really. A really hideous, ugly tug. So where's he gonna meet me? Outside my house? Or apartment, I guess. Walk around the officer? I don't want to get arrested. Oh, you're there because I broke into the museum. I assume I'm going home. Which was this building. Right? This one. Home sweet home. Maybe I have a new email? Yeah. And then tree, the first move. The White King moves to protect his pawn. I'm a friend. Is this Beckett? The White King might be... Beckett. I mean, the White King is not Beckett. Beckett's the friend, I think. Oops. I'm getting my buttons mixed up. The White King might be LaCroix. And then I suppose I'm the pawn. Good feed on that guy. Yeah. And then I'm pretty sure the clinic was right around... That's not it. No, this is a bad idea. This is also a terrible idea. Was the clinic actually this way? Oh yeah, blood bank. I can't go in right now because I'm being arrested. They're trying to arrest me. Yeah, I deserve that one. I should have that guy alone. Need to know where I'm going. I don't need to reread my emails. Or wait, maybe I do. Maybe it's a weird thing where it only triggers the mission if I actually read them first. That happens sometimes in games. Let's try going there and find out. And then it's right over here. Kane is more myth than reality in the modern nights. Oh, whoops, don't look at me.
Five?
Hmm? You guys sound really close.
Dr. Buckman, tell the operator. Dr. Buckman, tell the operator.
Now
Oops. Ah, what did I do? What did I do? Ah, I pressed the window key by accident. Oops.
number 26. 26.
That guy's really close. Can I lock this one? Yeah. Oh, this is... I know where this is. Wait. Oops. He's not following me, right? I can't tell. Here we go. Maintenance. Where would it keep the blood samples? Yeah. I'm gonna die, so I want to do some quick investigations. Figure out where we're supposed to actually be going. Not there. I can't go there anyway. That's the bathroom. They wouldn't keep the blood in there. Wait, what does that sign say? I can't read. Can't go in there anyway. Security. Prescriptions. And then controlled... Oh, controlled substances. Dr. W10. This door is a mystery. Ah, break room. Pizza. Oh, it's disgusting. Ooh, donuts. Nice. I'm not doing anything, I'm just walking around here. He's the criminal, he's the one shooting me. I don't even have a weapon. Oh wait, actually, I'm holding a knife, right? I guess I do have one done, never mind. Room 1. Room 3. Soft in general, room 4. Dr. Malcolm St. Martin. I'm doing administration. Let's see. Oh, it's just a sparkly. Is this it? What did I pick up? Oh, pill bottle. Never mind. I'm back, welcome back. I'm trying to investigate a hospital. I'm supposed to be finding a blood sample. Somewhere. That's not it.
How are his vitals?
Hello, doctor. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need to be here. Reports visit Prince LaCroix at the Venture Tower downtown. Venture Tower? I don't know where that is. I can't go in here because...
No.
Wait, are you the vandal?
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
You offering?
Right down to business. None of this pretend I don't drink blood shit. Very refreshing to find a decisive customer. I respect that. So, what'll it be?
How much?
If you have to ask.
Not right now then.
85?
Ah, you're the vandal. Being half vampire, half skeleton, you still go out? Not that often. Anyway, the police are gonna kill me now, I think. It's okay, I want to reload my save anyway. Go ahead. Actually, wouldn't it be quicker if I just load my save manually? What am I doing? Yeah. I need to read my email again because that quest wasn't showing up. That's probably why I wasn't able to do anything properly. I'm gonna need to find Adventure Tower, whatever that is. Oops. Check my email. Apparently I was muted again. Dang it. Anyway, I'll re-answer your question just in case. I don't go out that often. Which one will you pick? $1 every second or 1 million every 2 days? How many minutes are in a day? So then every minute that's $60. Then favor. Then the next one. Oops. I think I now have... Oops, I spelled it wrong. Now I need to actually... Yeah, I have a quest log, right? Yeah. Email task to retrieve a sample werewolf blood medical clinic. Yeah. I don't know which one's more, so I think I'll just go with the 2 million, 1 million every 2 days. I can calculate that much. Yeah, I can try going to the clinic. Which is this direction. Then again, I need lockpicking for everything, so let's see. Dexterity. I can't afford it. What's the other one for? Uh-huh. Nice. Yeah, hopefully I can pick some actual locks. But first I want to find Venture Tower. Or should I go to the clinic because I know where that is? Yeah, I want to test out my new lockpicking skills. I also need to be careful for that guy to not see me, the security one. Okay, so first. I can't unlock that one yet. But maybe I can unlock this one. I'm gonna sneeze. Okay. Alright, no one there. Breaking into people's houses. This isn't a house, this is a hospital. Freezers. Yeah, can't do that yet. Unless I find a note. I think there does have to be multiple ways to do things because I need to compensate for every layer space down.
Mr. Busnell, the operator. Dr. Busnell, the operator.
You wouldn't be in here. Oops. That was incredibly... that was bad. That was super bad. Why did I do that? That was dumb. Someone's gonna come in here and see me. Can you fly? No, I'm just a regular skeleton. I can walk, I can talk, and that's about it. Nice, what's this? Nothing. Really? I can unlock some of these. This is a little disrespectful. Oh, in-game can I fly? Nah. We need to turn into vampire bats, but I don't think that's an option. At least not for me, I'm just a hideous abomination. One of these is gonna have something. Where were the locked ones? Okay. It's back to where I came. Now where am I? Good question, where am I? Ah, some keys. Malcolm's office key. Where did I see that? Oh, wasn't that on the first floor? Kind of a problem. I'm gonna save my game just in case. Imagine you get 1 million every 1 second. Yeah, I'd definitely be able to buy a house. A nice one. Oh, Morphe, I give these to Mercurio, whatever his name was. Email. That's not my business. Patience? Also none of my business, but it's more relevant to me. Hippo. Oh, Kilpatrick, Marsh, and Berber. None of those are the ones I need to talk to.
Mr. Busnell, the operator. Dr. Busnell, the operator.
I was muted again. I think I didn't answer your question. I did answer your question, but I was muted like a fool. Anyway, imagine you get 1 million every 1 second, and I'd definitely be able to buy a house, a nice one. I kinda despise Windows. I forgot where I am. Second time. Oh, I wasn't muted that time then. When did I mute myself? Huh. The worst part about muting myself is I had no idea how long I've been like that.
Dr. Business, the operator. Dr. Business, the operator.
Did I go this way? No, I haven't. I don't remember this. Oops. Penguin. Perishable, keep frozen. Nothing here. If I ever play this game again, I'm gonna go for a different build. One where... Oh. I focus exclusively on investigation, lockpicking, and other investigation things, instead of combat focusing. You want me to tell you when you're muted? That'd be very helpful, thank you. Apparently there's nothing here. I don't believe that, but I'm not smart enough, perceptive enough to recognize things. I think I tried to say notice, but then I kind of cut it off. What's this? Doesn't tell me what number. This guy's friendly, so I can walk past him like normal. Wait. He sells blood, right? Maybe he actually has the vampire blood himself?
You next up for the needle? Hmm? Your donation could...
Yeah. You offering...
Right down to business. None of this...
How much?
If you have to ask...
Show me what you got. Blood pack. Blue blood pack. I have $250. Maybe he doesn't have the vampire blood. I have no idea where we're supposed to be going in the hospital, so I'm gonna go try to find Venture Tower. Venture Tower. Oh right, the bus stops, they have maps, don't they? None of these say Venture Tower. There is that building right there between 5 and 4 that's not labeled. I have no idea. Guess that's back to wandering around then. Eventually we'll find it. Wait, what did my thing say again? Oh yeah, yeah. I have morphine too. Mercurio. Is no one gonna clean this up? Are you still Mercurio? Am I too late? Might have been a bit too late. Well... Oh, I failed some stuff. Oh, yeah, I failed this one because I gave the locket to... Yeah, Jeanette. It doesn't say I failed it. bloody murder scene on the pier. Oh, these are all my active quests. I'm supposed to be doing all these things. I didn't realize there's so many things to do. I think I might have been too late. Well, it was nice knowing him. Where'd Bloodman go? I think he just evaporated because final death. He was bleeding everywhere, so I'm not that surprised. What's this? Prosthetics. I've never been this way before.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm on a blood drive.
Yes, may I help you?
I could use some sunblock. Oh, Mr. Homeless Man.
Yes, may I help you?
I don't think so. Maybe I need to come back here later for a quest. Right now, though, can't interact with this guy anyway. Anyway, rather. This is the sewer wait, the sewer entrance. The sewer has a map, too. Oh, I eat some rascal down here, too. Let's see. No, I'm still not seeing anything about. Oops, that's not supposed to look like this. Here we go. So many homeless people. This game is set in Los Angeles, I think. California? Santa Monica. Isn't Santa Monica in California? And then back here. Maybe I need to investigate the pier. No, that was part of my active quests. Dang it. Oh, actually, now I think about it, the unofficial patch I saw for this game did come with a guide, so maybe this game is kind of obtuse. I might need to read that at some point, but not now. I don't think I'm that lost. Oh, you're partially lost. I never really investigated this area, so I'm probably missing a whole bunch of things here. Yeah, the pier I need to investigate, I think. For part of my quest. Looks like I need to try to solve the murders that are going on. Locked. Wait. Oh, that's the guy that died. He's still there. It's been a while. Shouldn't he have been moved by now? I also need to go over here, but I don't think it can, right? I could just try jumping. No, never mind. Hanged man. Yeah, and his chest is snatched. How was he killed by a vampire or a werewolf? Which one? And why? Up there was the gang members, the ones who attacked Mercurio. This thing's locked now. I don't think I can talk to any of these people.
Mayhem, bro.
Mayhem? There's werewolves, yeah. Oh, actually, I think you were gone, but there's a guy we met a few minutes ago. Well, maybe about half an hour ago. His name was Beckett. He turned into... Wait, no. He was a werewolf? Then he turned into a human. He talked to us, he's really weird and suspicious, I don't trust him at all. He said, we might meet again, or maybe we won't. And then he walked off. Where am I? Right. Apparently he's a historian. An expert on vampire stuff. I don't think that's where I need to go. The diner. Not where I want to go. Smoke shop. Also not where I need to go. Nightclub. No. This is to go bring back onto the main street, isn't it? Yeah. Wait. Pawn shop. I'm back here. Nightclub. Yeah, the asylum where Jeanette and Therese hang out. I have no idea where I'm going. Back here, I guess.
Mr. Busman, tell the operator. Dr. Busman, tell the operator.
Okay. I was stretching. Okay. Would you guys gonna see me? Also, what's the name again? I think very shortly I'll be consulting that guide. Because I'm lost. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I don't know where anything is. He's not there anymore. Aha! Event. Now I can be super sneaky. If I can get up there. Come on. Now! Oh, that's the security camera. I should avoid those. That was a violin. I've been trying to practice. But as you'd expect, trying to teach yourself is kind of difficult. CS door. I don't know what that means, but... CS cabinet?
Mr. Busman, tell the operator. Dr. Busman, tell the operator.
Okay, once again, I'm stuck.
Mr. Busman, tell the operator. Dr. Busman, tell the operator. Mr. Busman, tell the operator. Dr. Busman, tell the operator.
Hey, who's there?
Oh. That's not it. Dang it. I messed up. Oh, I got keys. I didn't care his keys. I probably shouldn't have done that. It has to fix someone ate it. Yeah. At least I don't need to sneak anymore. Truck box. Take one before relations. Eh? Description button. Skill button. It still isn't the thing I'm looking for. And there. Maintenance room key. Camera.
Mr. Busman, tell the operator. Dr. Busman, Dial the operator.
Freeze!
Mr. Business, dial the operator. Dr. Business, dial the operator.
Hey, stop right there.
Mr. Business, dial the operator.
What time is it?
Dial the operator.
What time is it?
Yeah, I was muted again, dang it.
Can you hear me? You're going into shock.
Nurse!
I'll be fine, excuse me.
Sir,
Oh, I
can you
wasn't
hear
supposed
me?
to talk to him. Still don't know where... Here? Email, personnel...
Dr. Scott, dial the operator, please. Dr. Scott, dial the operator. Mr. Business, dial the operator. Dr. Business, dial the operator.
Maybe he has the password for... Change the password. New password is the name of the Malcolm's dirty little secret. Eh? Who are the Malcolms? Hmm? Personal menu. See Martin M. Just to track our melodies. See?
Mr. Business, dial the operator. Dr.
Our night
Business,
shift
dial
senior
the
physician.
operator.
Roberts. B. No, that's a patient. Dorrington. Now I'm being extra paranoid about being muted or not. Malpractice. Oh no. Anyway. The password is the Malcolm's dirty little secret. Who are the Malcolms? Also, I need to find controlled substances. Whoever that is. This is the daughter doctors. The one's in there right now. Maybe I should check his emails too. I mean, I'm already being nosy, so I might as well fully commit to being nosy. Dang it! Again! Yeah. Patience! Maybe I'll find a Malcolm guy. No, none of those are Malcolm. So anyway, H? No, be H and then dot. E. Trick organs. Oh, oops. I think I probably shouldn't. Wait, herpes, huh? Probably shouldn't stream on Windows until I figure out how to properly. Oh, wait, I realize now. I'm typing into commands, and then I accidentally press the M keys when I'm doing that. So when I do that, I mute myself by accident. Anyway, yes, your question. Myeloperitis. Uncurable. I don't even know what it is. Anyway, this is not what I need at all. Do you need blood? Not in real life. In this game, I really kind of know. Anyway, controlled substances. Where is that room? I'm sick of being here. Controlled substances? No. This is just called a cis room. I can't do anything about that because I don't have the password, or do I? No. No, wait, actually, if I did the thing, and then tried... Nope, that was a waste. Well, at least I know I'm not actually muting myself because I'm dumb or anything. It's because I forget that I pressed the buttons sometimes. Aha! Can you reset Malcolm's password for me? He wants to sit in pants today. I said, this isn't useful. I already know that guy's password. Wait a second. Malcolm. Malcolm. The doctor. Dirty little secret. Dirty little secret. Malcolm. The doctor. I can read his emails. He's talking to someone called Paige. Outside? Could be better. Could be worse, it's fine. I bet you... I imagine you're feeling a lot more relieved your exams are over. I do, I still my school. Is it really that bad? Tonight from P. Bennis. Malcolm, are you free tonight, Paige? I was muted for a second, but I realized. Is it either Trina or Bennett? Or Paige, I mean. Okay, so Paige or Trina? School is boring. So we need to go back here. Why would you set the password to someone's name? Especially the Malcolm guy. Do you have a problem with him? Okay, so. See you guys. Cabinet. Is it Paige? It is. Unlock. Cabinet unlocked. System camera enabled for your security. CS door. CS door. Also page? No. I don't know this one. It's okay, I got the door, it's fine. Oops. So anyway, control substances cabinet. This isn't it. Where am I going now? Descriptions. Security, just the break room. Control substances. I did kill a security guard, so you know. Aha, finally. After many attempts, I did it. And did I see someone behind me? No. It's over. Thank God. I'm out of here. Now what am I supposed to do with this? Put it in your mail. Oh yeah, put them in the mailbox. I have a mailbox? Vending reminds me of a game. Ooh, is it Among Us? That hit indie game that no one's heard about? Ah, this is my button. Wait, which one do I live in? Are we the one that's crossed out? Wait, yes. Good practices. No. Here it is. Oh yeah, so I need to figure out how to use this. Now, I need to feed. First save my game just in case. How long has it been? 32 hours. I want to stream for a bit longer today if I can. Masquerade Redemption? Oh sweet, because I did him a favor. Where can I find someone I can... We're in the shadows, so maybe... It would be really helpful for me if he went down that back alley. But you're not going to, are you? Oh. Aha! Or not. Never mind. This is a strategy. Scaring him into back alleys and den feeding. Perfect. And stop. No one saw me? In and out negative. Megahertz computing. Can't do anything about that. What are you doing? Don't worry about it. Oh, another one? Just for me? I might have gotten a bit greedy. Dang it, that person saw me. Man. Ah! Officer White. Oh, around here. Where am I going? Is this Adventure Tower? Can I even go this way? No, you won't. Smoke shop. Don't need to go there. I don't even smoke. It's gross. Diner. Don't need to go over there. Salvage. Excuse me. Coming true. Bail bonds. What's a bail bond? I don't know. I can't go in there. Still can't go this way. Beast hunting. Oh, I can't go in here.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime. Hope you've slipped into something
Can't talk to her in combat. I'm not in combat.
The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning.
Begin your search.
Well,
Kilpatrick's crime computer. Wait, Kilpatrick? Wasn't he into hospital records?
Let's see. Eeny, meeny,
So
miny,
Ada. Oh.
Caller, you've got the first shot at Deb tonight. So, who do I
My name might be in there. Anyway, I don't really care about this right now. Aha.
Nico. So,
Damn, Sugar, I don't mean no offense, but I just gotta ask. You did that to yourself on purpose, right? Some kind of newfangled thing like they do with piercing and tattooing and whatnot? I don't reckon you were born like that, right?
I used to do a little
Don't you think it makes me look unique?
I reckon not. Thanks for not taking offense about it. I'm Arthur Kilpatrick. Welcome to Kilpatrick Bail Bonds. How can I help you?
Do you run this place?
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
I don't see any employees, Arthur.
I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours, plus a bounty hunter. I pull the graveyard shift because that's when all the crazy shit happens in Santa Monica.
Bounty hunter? Yeah, that's an interesting job.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting back in the day. Takes a good solid set of brass balls. Pardon the expression, Missy, but it takes balls to be a good bounty hunter.
Interesting conversation, but I'm taking off, Arthur. Bye-bye. I don't think I need to be here. I came in here out of curiosity. Maybe I do need to go back to the sewers. Well, there a bus stop somewhere nearby. What's this? Davy Jones Shocker. I don't think I've been in this way. Can I? No. I could go to the diner. Maybe. As new areas become available to be added to the sewer maps. I don't know, miss.
Yeah, what'll it be? Lord! Oh, sweet Jesus!
I'm looking for. Oh. Okay, I guess I really am. Okay. You know, I'm kind of glad I chose to play as a Nosferatu. Can I go in here? An interesting sound. Who? From Doris? I mean, whatever the old lady was called. I think her name was Doris. And then I'm back here. Oh, maybe I can go this way. No. I never visited the pawn shop. I have a bunch of things I can sell. I probably should be selling them instead of carrying them around me. See? Are you tripped?
Good evening. Whoa, nice work on the face there. I got a friend who's into the body sculpting scene, goes to conventions and stuff. You know, not my thing, but I can appreciate it. You know, nice job with the ears there, especially. That's right, dude.
Thanks. I like to buy some. No, I want to sell things.
All right, here's what we got today.
Let's see. Ammo unknown. Research skill. I'm not able to research. I don't think. Do you sell things? I mean, can I sell things?
Coming back. What you need?
Do you sell weapons here?
No, not really. Sorry.
You lying to me?
Well, okay. Hey, it's cool. I'm overstocked anyhow. Take a look and feel free to come back anytime.
Thanks. This is the same. Maybe I can't sell mine. No, I should be able to sell. Ooh, what's this? Can't read it. So anyway, that's not where I need to be. I'll wander around a bit longer and then I'll look at the guide, because this is kind of The whole stream can't be like this. Can I go in here? No. This is the hospital. Already been there. I don't want to go in there ever again. Can I do something about this? Maybe Mercurio's back. I doubt it, but you never know. I think he became home on his couch. Oh, I might be able to go in there later. Interesting. Yep, Mercurio definitely not here. I think I might have waited a bit too long before I found that morphine. Might have severely messed up there. Man, have I completed a single mission properly yet? I messed up the one with Jeanette and Therese. Oh, this is the gallery. I don't need to go back in here. Excuse me. That's just graffiti. This guy I can't talk to. Oh yeah, wasn't there a sewer entrance around here? Maybe the sewer has all my answers. If I could go down there properly. Come on. Hey. I appear to be stuck on the ladder again. It's fine, there's other entrances I could use. Where was it again? Oh, there it is. Like this one. Yeah. What's supposed to happen? So anyway, if I want to get to the Venture Tower or anything, gasoline, better sell a smoke shop. Gilbon's the guy to talk to. Yeah, you know, I think it's time to pull out that guide. Where is it? I think it's here somewhere in my folders, or maybe not. I might have accidentally deleted it. Yeah, I think I did. Well, time to go Google it. Okay, Vampire, the Masquerade-Bloodlines. Yes, I was muted. Dang it. Oh right, because I pressed Vampire to Masquerade, and when I was typing it in, I pressed the M key. Anyway, apparently there should be a taxi waiting outside the asylum. I'm not seeing it, so I think I need to do more quests. So what can I do? Check your email and your mailbox. Yeah, when I press the M key, maybe I should set it for a key that I don't use that much. Which one do I not use? I guess the hashtag. I don't use that when I'm tweeting stuff. I guess I'll change that then. I do right now, it's in my mind. But can I really not do the M to mute thing? That'd be really convenient, because then it's only for a second. Let's see. Let's try to do that again. That's what I wanted to do. But Windows won't let me, let's see. No. Hmm. And it is for the mic. It is. Yeah, I guess it just won't work on Windows for some reason. Anyway. Wait, I didn't actually save that properly. Oops. Hotkeys. And then I want to undo this one because it doesn't work. Where is it? There it is. Right, so I want this one to be the M to mute. Apply, okay, and then... Yeah, there we go. Anyway. I'm gonna go back to my apartment because I need to check my emails apparently. Oh, this one's green, so that means I can do something about this right now. Just cause. No real reason. Oh, actually, I should put my knife away if I can. Oops, that was... whoops. So anyway, now that I set the thing to my hashtag key, I shouldn't be able to mute myself accidentally from now on. I'm probably still gonna do that somehow, because I'm an idiot, but you know. It should happen a lot less. Hopefully. Anyway, my emails. Tree, nicely done. Your assistance was much appreciated in regards to the werewolf blood. Please find your payment in the mailbox if you haven't already done so. SL. You're not an idiot, you Merkio. You're Mukuro. Mukuro, why did I say it like that? It's like a dad joke.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable. I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing, you're listening to The Deb of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning.
Possibly came from a military-grade explosive being stored at the site. Authorities say it is still too early to speculate on whether there is some terrorist connection to these events, though they have not ruled out the possibility. Stay tuned to Channel 3 for further updates. And update on the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh, that's what I did.
The ghost ship was towed into county waters off the port of LA, where police are searching for evidence of the crew and whether the ship was being used in drug or terrorist-related smuggling. Coast Guard search parties are still patrolling the area where the Dane was first spotted, though the fate of the crew is still unknown.
I can open this one. No problems. There's no reason to come in here. I can sit here on my TV for some reason. Wow, it's loud. And this one, wait, this one has no knob. I mean, no doorknob. Don't say it like that. Ooh, a money clip. So now what am I supposed to be doing? Why is this one green? Because I did it perfectly, maybe? Report to the prince. I can't do that. Can't do this one because Mercury was disappeared. The pier, I can't find my way in there. I need to find this guy. We're bringing us a mystical sun. I have no idea what the mystical sun is. Wait, I can go to multiple places? Downtown, downtown. I'm in Santa Monica right now. Mystical sun. Wasn't there a place on the pier called Mystical Sun? It was like a fortune telling place or a psychic place or something like that. Eh? Crab nipple. Beach access. You know, I don't know where I'm going, so I should just look at that guide again. Let's see. What quest do I have? Oh, actually, Control F and then Mystical Sun. Mystical. What's that guy called again? Oh, wait, maybe I put in Riddle. Yeah, the Regent's Riddle. Should I sleep now? If you're tired, you should. The Regent's Riddle. You see this ghost when you read the thing. And we saw in chapter 2. That means I'm still in chapter 1. So how am I supposed to actually be doing then? Because I missed something. Let's see. Official patch, unofficial patch, performances, non-bugs. Oh, actually, I should read this in case I accidentally trigger something. Enable the console and try to escape this insanity. It may hang or prevent you. Don't worry about that if it actually happens. Emergency emails. Don't delete any of the emails you receive on your computer. Deleting them can cause the game to crash. Oh, maybe because I'm using the unofficial patch, that won't happen. Because I did delete the one about the enhancements. Let's go with that. So anyway. Back to the actual guide itself. Attributes, don't want to read about that. Don't need to. Blood buff. World of Darkness. Key binding, I don't need to read that either. Ah, finally, I think I reached the actual guide part. The streets, especially the feed on. Same building, pawn shop. Knox. Oh, maybe I should start talking to random people then. That's what I'm missing. Oh wait, why don't we turn my mouse off? Apparently other people can give me side quests too, so I should be more social. Can I talk to you?
Oh my god. Get away from me.
Never mind.
Hey, I need a date.
I just talked to you and you said no. I talked to you? Oh. Oh, s'il vous plaît, I know that. That's French. We don't need to go back in here, right? I could. Is there much point? Don't think so. Can I walk out the front exit? I can. Is this a good idea? Probably not. Can I talk to you? No. Maybe only the people actually standing around. Go sleep now, enjoy being a vampire, good night, and take care. Night night. And you also take care.
Oh my god. Get away from me.
Yeah, your one said the same thing too. That's a police officer, don't talk to him. Nope, can't talk to you. Maybe I left things a bit too late. Don't think I can talk to you. Oh, it's just a statue. I mean, not a statue, it's a shadow. Can I talk to you? No. Maybe I can talk to this guy. No. And I'm about to violate the Masquerade, so we need to get out of here. Can't talk to you. Or you. Eh, wait, who? Someone's shooting me? Why? No, the police officer. I think so. Oh, that was a disaster. Just like all my other social interactions. They still shooting me yesterday, or why? I didn't do anything. Should I go in here? I can, but not now. Who's even shooting me? Oh, you. Stop that. Maybe I should just reload a save if I can. Oh, actually, don't I have the thing where I can... I think they're about to give up. Any minute now. Oh, so how many violations? 2 violations, I don't know. Your ticket's safe. Ish. So now I need blood. Stop. Thank you very kindly for your generation. I mean, dang it. Your generous donation. Officer, don't look at him. Don't look at any of these people.
Nice night out, huh?
I can go in here apparently. Never mind. I think there's people I can talk to in the club as well. I didn't really come in here because I thought that Jeanette...
Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but even beer goggles have their limits, you know. If you were hoping to find someone drunk enough to go home with.
I would never. What do you know about Trace and Jeanette?
They cut me a check every 2 weeks. End of discussion. Oh, boy.
I find out my best friend's a circus clown. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare, I tell you.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna watch a TV movie of the week.
Right. You gonna buy a drink or what?
No, I don't drink. Can I talk to you? No. Actually, what's in here? Can I go in here? Oh wait, this is a gentleman's. Never mind. Can I go in this one? Not this one. This one? No. Nope. I think I'm gonna need to consult that guide again. Wait, you look like the ghost woman. Are you the ghost woman? Thank you. I don't think Teresa will want to talk to me again. But I don't know what else I can do, so let's find out. Any minute now. I think I've only completed 1 mission so far. Oh wait, no, there's a warehouse one too, so then that's actually 2 missions. Yeah, I'm the only person to watch my toilet. Can I hack your computer? Like boobs? I can try. Never mind. Contacts. Oops. Nope. Okay, time to look at that guide once again. Knox, on your side, wrote to your bill and you said Knox, talk to him and learn to use Google and write a happy one. I didn't see anyone like that. Anyway, hospital. Back door to the hospital. Yeah, I can blackmail the doctor. Needed Vandal, the guy in the basement. I found him already. So let's find a girl in the hospital room. I didn't find anyone like that. I wonder if I actually glitched out the game or something. Parking lot, you see a sign. Reach the beach, controlled by a woman. I don't think that happened either. At the beach. There were people I could talk to at the beach. So I'm also playing the unofficial patch, not the base game, so that might be a problem too. I pressed the button, right? No. I should have known. I uploaded this to YouTube, I'm gonna cut a lot of stuff out. I guess maybe I need to interact with the steps themselves. But that guy, I don't remember which one, he said I couldn't use public transportation with this face, so then maybe I do need to go into sewers and wander around. Yeah, these people, hopefully I can talk to them.
What? Now they're sending the extra uglies to sweep us up.
Excuse me?
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
What are you talking about?
You mean you ain't here to run us off?
Is that coming?
We're getting pretty sick of it. Someone's citing domain, or in the worst cases, hunting us for sport.
Why?
Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease. Oh, hell, who am I kidding? We're a bad horror show, all right? We seem to be the runts, the mistakes. You types call us thin bloods. I say we're all equally screwed.
Thin Bloods? What clan are you from?
Clan? See, I've heard all that before. And I still don't know what the hell anyone's talking about. I'd like to know just what I've become. We'd all like to know just what the hell kind of devil's contract we've apparently signed.
How did this happen to you?
I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. Every night during the finals, I used to hit the local diner after the beach parties fizzled out in the AM. That's where I met her.
Please continue, Jeanette.
She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. Her name was Lily. I remember introducing myself, the way she seemed grateful for the company. Well, a few nights after our meeting, we were on the beach alone and...
Oh, look at the time. I don't want to hear this. Or maybe I should.
Evening.
I'm probably...
Be my guest.
You know anything about the murder on the pier? Ah,
You got
progress.
Me. I reckon it happened a bit before we got here. A lot of viciousness the whole world over. Bound to creep into your backyard sooner or later.
Few more questions.
Be my guest. I'd just come to town for the surf tourney.
It's the same. Oh no, I need to read this. I need to hear about this.
She had a...
Go on.
She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. And so she showed me. I was furious with her when I took it all in. I cursed her and left, never really knowing what I was. Well, I realise now how she must have felt. So here I am now, a mystery to myself.
Is it he dead?
Clinically, yes. but honestly, I don't know. I suppose I'd have moved on by now if I didn't think she'd show up one of these nights. There's a lot I've got left to say to her.
You do know you're vampires, right?
That's what Lily tried to tell me. But what I don't understand are the rules, and the terms, and the reasons some of them are at our throats claiming we're harbingers of the apocalypse. That's what I want to know.
Oh, there's your Timbloods too.
Aye, most of them just recently arrived in LA. Got chased off by the Sabbath or some such thing from their home cities. They're more in the dark than I am. They're a good bunch, but well, they've been through a lot. It's affected them.
You were stuck in this whole Timblood thing.
Well, I hope you have better luck than I did. No one's been particularly friendly to me in this city. Only reason we're in Santa Monica is because we haven't been chased out yet.
Ask around and see what I can dig up.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E.
E?
The black-haired beauty over there's Rosa. Sees the future, so she says. That nervous bloke is Copper. And the one who can't speak so well's Julius. Kids' gloves with them. They've had it rough.
Any idea where I might be looking for information?
Seems no one will talk about it. This all started that night in the diner. Maybe you could start there.
Okay. Finally, something I can do. Hello.
Evening.
Hello. You know anything about the murder in the pier?
Murder? No. I wasn't here when it happened.
Which one were you again, Cooper? Thanks anyway.
Easy. Don't want no trouble.
Apparently you can see the future.
You have been. No, you are going to China.
I am?
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him? You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, underground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. It's open. Oh God, run.
You are, apparently. I understand. Also, hello.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
Come on, tell me more.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Anytime you my fortune, I'll pay you. I do have money.
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. For $100, I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
100, I'll give you 20. Maybe another time I'll think about it. I'll make my own future. Nah. Anyway, I didn't talk to this guy.
Look at the ocean.
Yeah, I did. Oops.
I used to love swimming out into her at the crack of dawn.
I wouldn't try that again. See it. Which one did I not talk to? That one.
Do you know who the head vampire is?
LaCroix.
If the head vampire dies, we all become human again, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
Oh. But, how about blood transfusions? If I get a full blood transfusion, I can become human again, right?
No.
What? Oh, no. There's nothing I can do?
You can say on my way. Goodbye. So anyway, you go to the diner. Apparently. I realized you could talk to the NPCs. I kind of been avoiding people because they look like this. So I thought, oh no, I can't talk to anyone because they'll just scream. Like, wait, the lady in the diner screams at me. I need to go to the diner. Where's the diner again? This way. I need to find a Lily. And try to get them to reunite. If I can. I still don't see that taxi is supposed to show up. Anyway. I want to talk to her again. Hello, miss.
Yeah, what'll it be? Lord! Oh, sweet Jesus!
What's this thing? It's glowing. Purse. Why do I have a purse? These belongings, okay. Was I supposed to do that? The benefits of being an Nosferatu. Am I supposed to give him a bail bond? Aha. And Lily's car key.
Need some company?
No. Bail bond's this guy. So Lily might be a criminal. I still don't know what a bail bond is. Oh wait, bail bond, is that thing you pay for criminals? Hello, sir.
Hey there, what can I do you for?
I'm curious about your business.
Bail bonding? What do you want to know?
I'd like to ask you about something else.
Sure, honey, what is it?
We heard about the murders in town.
Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier just like the one the other day down in Long Beach. Just vicious, tore 'em up. They're saying it's a serial killer.
What are the cops doing about it?
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me.
If you say so, I have a few more questions if you don't mind.
Sure, honey, what is it?
That's it.
How many boats do you own?
So anyway, Lily.
Actually, 3. One is in the shop.
I used
That
to
one becomes
know
4M, I think.
myself. What brand of yacht do you have?
You probably wouldn't know the
It wouldn't be the
brand.
first name.
Bought them in Italy.
Ah, la Italia bella. Parlate italiano?
Yes.
Arrivederci.
See you in a
Vito.
bomb. No.
Caller 2, you're on the Deb of Night. Be gentle.
Grammar comp.
Hello, caller. Is tonight a rerun?
Yep.
Caller number 3.
Mark Grammar comp. What's going on in the background? Oh, Randall Cleaver. The guy in the basement.
Hello, Gomez. What's the latest conspiracy?
Conspiracy? This goes beyond conspiracy, okay? There's no word for
Stalker.
secret as this, you understand?
Hmm.
People need to hear this. They need to know the real story.
You've got our undivided
Oh
attention.
god.
As we all know, the
Fernando.
moon base back in the late 70s. That's no secret. But what most people don't know is that they have been conducting
Virgil.
not for resources, but for artifacts.
I see.
Well, it's no coincidence that the Chinese
Michael Muddy Durbin. Nope, that's not him. Look weird. Wait, what? Grady C. Wait, C. Oh, so I should look for someone else.
Fascinating.
No.
The American government's been putting more money into space. Don't you
No.
see what's happening? I can't believe I'm the only one that's figured it out. Am I the only person alive that can see what's going on? It's because the Andromedans and the Betas are going to be fighting their war in this galaxy.
Betas?
for us, Deb. And the American people, the people of Earth, you people cannot let this happen.
I don't know what the guy was saying. I wasn't listening. Something about betas fighting. I have a car key. Excuse me. Actually, can I check that thing I have? Probably a key item, right? Key ring. Lily's car key. Foot of a young woman. Oh, that's her, Lily. Okay, a redhead. You know, there was that one car in here, the truck, the minivan, whatever it's called. It kind of stands out, so maybe that's the one I should be looking for. Oops. Yeah, there it is. Is this it? It's different from all the other ones. Maybe I'm too close. Other side? Nope. Oh wait, no, there's another one. It's not as unique as I thought. This one. She kind of looked like a hippie in the photograph, so it wouldn't be surprised if she does have a motor van. I mean, a minivan. Motor van isn't a word. Oops. That moment said I was going to China, right? That's your side of the world. I'm in California. Would they even let me on an airplane? I don't think so. Not when I look like this, you can't see me, but you know. Where is he? I don't believe his name is just E. It's probably like Earl or something like that. But that's not cool enough, so he wants to go by E. There he is. I found some things.
Look at the ocean. I used to love swimming.
Yeah, yeah.
Be my guest. Seems no one will talk about thin blood.
A bail bond. I went there, but then I couldn't. Hey, maybe she's not the criminal. The one to bail bond. Maybe she's actually a bounty hunter? And then she's a vampire hunting other vampires. I might need to consult that guide again. Do I remember seeing other carrots somewhere? Let's see. Yeah, I wonder if a few carrots around over there. Is it this one? No. There's nothing there. Yeah, I gotta stay here where it's safe.
Hey, stop right there.
Wait, what? What the heck? Why is this woman on fire, huh? What's going on, huh? What? Why? Anyway, it's a good opportunity to check that guide. Let's see. Thin blood. Blood. Oh, wait, no, Lily. Lily's purse. The dire for after Patrick's bail bond stopped to get the bounty from the hunter. He didn't give me a quest. Yeah, that was a bit. 2.5 hours. It's kind of short, but I have no idea where I'm going. The guy's not meshing up what's supposed to be happening. I think I'll just stop here and do some research off screen to figure out what I'm actually supposed to be doing. So, yeah. Hopefully next time I play this I know what I'm supposed to be doing. It's weird because things are supposed to be happening or not. I'm supposed to have a few quests, but I don't. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.